Hello there. My name is Valerie White Williams, and I would like to welcome you to my channel, Cosmic Splendor. This is a channel where I talk about astrology, spirituality, and other healing elements. Today, I am doing another video on my series of the sun in the houses. Now, just to review, the sun is our primary gift to share in this lifetime. It's not something that we brought from another lifetime. It is where we volunteered to share the gift of our sun sign. And the sun sign gift is showing and shining in the Pacific house of where your house planetary position arises. And just to review, when we talk about the houses, we have 12 houses that go all the way around the astrology wheel that correspond with the astrology signs. And each house position has it's like a scene in a movie. It's the area where that planet is going to share its primary gift. So that's where the sun sign hits. And of course, there's a huge amount of variety with where the sun shines, what sign it is, and the other planets around. So today I would like to talk about the sun in the 11th house. Now, the 11th house is in the 4th quadrant. So we can also divide the astrology chart into 4 quadrants. We have the horizon, so we have everything that's above the horizon, and then we also have everything that's below the horizon. And then we can also do a right-left distinction. So everything on the right side of the chart is more social and focused on other people and society. And then everything on the left side of the chart, which will be flip-flopped when you watch my video, is more personal, more introverted side. So the 3rd quadrant is more of that going back to the one side, and it's very much focused on society, but in a personal level of going back. So the 11th house is right in the middle between the 12th and the 10th house. And the 11th house corresponds with Aquarius. It is the house of the community. And it's really the worldwide community. It's a bigger picture view of community. Not so much my local family or my town. That's more personal, but the world view. These are the people in the house, which is the world is one. We are one world. Now, when we talked about the 12th house is we're just one. We're just merging into the one. So we kind of are stepping a little bit back from that to the world is one. The community is one. So it's the focus on the greater humanity or the greater earth. So the community in a bigger picture way. It's, the Aquarian age. So it's tied to the Aquarian age where we're going to go back to the place where we're not hating each other and manipulating each other and stealing and lying and all that stuff that's going on now. We're going to go back to where we are all one on this planet, and we understand that our planet is one being with different cells. We all have a place in that perspective. And of course, the cells of our body don't war against each other. They don't pick fights. They don't have games. They don't compete against each other. In fact, when that happens, that's what happens when we have illness and cancer. That's disease. But a holistic system works as a whole, and the community is part of that, working together. So people with their sun in the 11th house are usually tuned into the greater community, whether that's their workplace, whether that's the family, whether that's the area. And they're not the big leaders that are bossing people around and trying to grandstand. They're the ones that usually work in the background. They're the ones that facilitate a smooth process for everyone. Sometimes you don't even notice them. They're that person that's going up and picking up for people, or they're doing things without being asked, or doing things to help. That's the 11th house. People who are helping to make a better world. And so it's kind of hard for people like that. Those values aren't really highlighted in our world today. It's more about get me mine and screw you. But those the 11th house people are tuned into a higher vibration of what community can and should and will be. And so they often can feel like their gifts aren't recognized, but they are holding strength because, again, the Aquarius is fixed air. And so that 11th house is holding the strength of the community in that spot. And so these people are the ones that are taking care of us all in a very subtle way. And they're also those, spiritual practitioners. Sometimes there's people that can help others in a very deep way by getting a sense of themselves within the community, because that's what we are. We are unique, but we are part of a community. And so those 11th house people hold that vibration to build community in a subtle, introverted way where you don't even notice it sometimes. All right, let me know, you 11th house sun people, if this resonates with you. We all love the gifts that you give to all of us. And really, we so appreciate what you're all giving to everyone because whether you know it or not, we feel it. All right. Thanks for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I so appreciate it. And if you want to hear more of my astrological sun in the houses, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all my uploads. All right. Thanks so much for listening, and I look forward to next time. Bye.